Well, poet laureate is an individual who is appointed by a government, whether it be a municipality. For instance, the United States poet laureate is appointed by the president. The poet laureate of the state of Florida is appointed by the governor. And the individual is appointed as an ambassador to just bring awareness and to promote poetry throughout his or her community. I am overjoyed, honored, indeed honored, and a little terrified of the responsibility. So, but I am really happy. Yes, and I want to take the time to thank the Alachua County Commission, and specifically Commissioner Hutchinson for having the foresight and the wisdom to appoint such a person or a position, no matter who it was, whether it was me or some other person. I think Alachua County is better for having a poet laureate.
How long have you been writing poetry?
Been writing poetry since I probably could write. I think I've always loved writing words. Both my parents would recite poetry sporadically at times in the house growing up. It's always been around me, even when I didn't know what it was. My mother, they came from an age when you had to do recitals, you know. So my mother would always recite poems around the house and at special occasions, at funerals, at church. You know, and she was a big fan of Paul Laurence Dunbar, and my father as well. But I think I did about maybe 8 or 9 poems, and they were all very different. Some were from my book, Hip Hop is Dead, Long Live Hip Hop, The Birth, Death, and Resurrection of Hip Hop Activism, and which is a book that discusses music, hip hop in particular, and its relationship to social justice struggle and other forms of historical black expression, like soul music and jazz and field hollers, gospel music, and how it's all related. I take my writing very, very, very serious, and sometimes I don't even know where these poems come from. They come when they come. Sometimes it's a while before a poem comes. Sometimes I may wake up with it, and it may come to me in a dream at night, and I may wake up with it, or you know, those kind of things. So that's pretty much my writing process. Meditation. I tend to listen to a lot of John Coltrane. So I have a poem that my muse hides inside Coltrane's horn. So that's kind of like what I do a lot. I put my headphones on. When I want to stimulate myself and to get into the mode of writing, I put my headphones on, put on some Coltrane, and just sit there and write something, and see what comes out.
Nice, okay. What are some, this is a major goal, so I was wondering if you have any more goals you would like to accomplish in your career as a poet?
You know, it was kind of cool that Kendrick Lamar got what did he win? What was it? No. He was it
was like a poet award.
He won a Pulitzer.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, yeah, a Pulitzer for poetry, and through his music, and so he's known right now as the poet laureate of hip hop. So a Pulitzer would be fine. I mean, I'm gonna, you know, if I'm gonna hope for something, it's gonna be lofty. So yeah, that would be kind of cool.